The show must go on. This thing cut me off again. But if you don't, what I was saying is, you don't build yourself up in the spirit, you're gonna fold in that day. All right. Only the elect are gonna reject the mark, the charagma. All right. So when we say charagma, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the mark of the beast. Now let's go to let's go back to Jeremiah 18, and I'm at 12, and it says, actually I'm at 13. Well, no, let's read 12 again. And they said, there is no hope, but we will walk after our own devices, and we will everyone do the imagination of his evil heart or his evil mind. Same thing now, man. You're going to have a lot of our, majority of our people, 2/3, are going to take that device, that wicked device, the charagma. All right? The heathen, that goes without saying. The heathen, this is their lot to take that device. You got to remember, too, that device is going to be linked up with the 5G, and now they have 6G. All they got to do is crank up those 5G towers, those 6G towers, and that's going to be like when they crank up those frequencies, that's going to be like an irritation to that device. So why would you? Let's go to this real quick. Ecclesiastes 17:10. No, sorry. It's been a while. Ecclesiastes 10:17. No. It's been a while. I need to pull this out more often too. 12:10. It says, never, Ecclesiastes, or aka Sirach 12:10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right? So again, it says never trust your enemy. You never trust Esau Edom, or the heathen for that matter. All right? Not even if they're going to tell you, hey, you can feed your family with this device. You still don't trust them, man. Because there's things that come with that device, and it's not going to be good, man. Let's go to this verse real quick. Revelation 16:2, it says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. All right? This is a grievous sore of those who have the mark of the beast, and I showed you what that was. It's that device, right? That wicked device. And you know what? Let's just Google it. the scripture. Jeremiah 18 and 13. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, ask ye now among the heathen, who hath heard such things? The virgin of Israel hath done a very horrible thing. Alright? And that's what it is. You Israelites, you've been to trust in the heathen, you're going to trust in the enemy. That's a very horrible thing. It might not seem at the moment when you're desperate, when you feel like you're desperate, you need to take that charagma. But Yahweh Bashem Yashai is gonna make you regret that thing. So He sent His prophets, His mouth, to warn you, and that's what we're doing right now. We're warning you of that device, that wicked device, right? But we know, according to Bible prophecy, that 2/3 of our people, they don't listen to the prophets. They could care less what we're telling them. They're gonna make that decision based on their flesh and not on their spirit. Verse 14, will a man leave the snow of Lebanon, which cometh from the rock of the field, or shall the cold flowing waters that come from another place be forsaken? Because my people hath forgotten me, they have burned incense to vanity, and they have caused them to stumble in their ways from the ancient paths to walk in paths in a way not cast up. The ancient paths, because our people used to know these laws and these commandments, these statutes of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But you've abandoned the ancient paths. You don't remember the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why you want to be a transgender. That's why you want to be a homosexual. That's why eventually you're going to want to take that charagma. You're going to take that mark, MOTB, the mark of the beast, right? And this video probably going to get flagged, so, if you watch it and before it gets flagged, then hey, that's what it is. Jeremiah 18:16, to make their land desolate and a perpetual hissing, everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and wag his head. I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will shew them back. Shew them the back and not the face in the day of their calamity. Hey, what Yahweh is telling you right there is, hey, once you make that allegiance, once you take that charagma, because everything, this is the device we're talking about in these times, all right? Jeremiah 18, there was different devices, right? But there's nothing new under the sun. It tells you that in Ecclesiastes. Let's get it real quick. The thing that hath been, Ecclesiastes 1:9, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. All right? So there ain't no new thing under the sun. The heathen always been putting devices on us, not necessarily microchips, but they've always had wicked plots, wicked thoughts, wicked imaginations against our people. All right? And that's what this is the time we're in. We're in the last days. We're in the time of the charagma. All right? Jeremiah 18:17 says, verse 18 actually. And then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah, for the law shall not perish from the priest, nor the counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue, and let us not give heed to any of his words. And that's how the heathen and 2/3 are looking at the prophets. Like, we're not going to listen to the prophets. We're not going to listen to Jeremiah. We're not going to listen to the prophets of today. They're telling us about these devices. What do they mean? This is our only way to survive. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to the prophets. Don't listen to Jeremiah. See? This is the attitude they take. Verse 19. Give heed to me, O Yahweh, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. So now this is Jeremiah talking to Yahweh, saying, hey, listen to me, Yahweh, He's like, listen to these people that are contending against me. And that's the same thing that we do. These people are contending against us. So we're like, to the point where we're like, you know what, Yahweh, just destroy them. They don't want to get right. They don't want to listen to your word. They don't want to listen to your mouth. They don't want to listen to your prophets. Then fuck them, you know. Get in that spirit of saying fuck it. Let the wicked be wicked and deal with the wicked as you please, you know. Verse 20. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. So we're over here trying to tell you, you Israelites, that hey, don't, we're warning you. We're warning you from this these calamities and this destruction and this not to make an allegiance with the so-called white man, with the enemy, but you don't listen. Verse 21, therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death, let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. All right? All right, now word bereaved, it means deprived of a close relation or friend through their death. So they're going to lose people close to them because they're going to die. So we're to the point as being the prophets, we're like, you know what? Fuck them. Let them go through all these calamities. Let them go through all this pain and hurt. And they don't want to listen to the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Then fuck it. Let them die. Let them be put to death. Verse 22, let a cry be heard from their houses when they shall bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me and hid snares for my feet. See, they've been talking shit about the prophets. They've been trying to demonize the prophets, telling us that we went crazy, that telling us we're evil, man. So fuck them, Wait till that troop comes upon them. Wait till that flood comes upon them. All right? And that troop and that flood deals with the United Nations, military, and starting out with Babylon America's military, right? We're going to have the UN troops on American soil, enforcing that charagma. All right? So we're like, let them go. Let the troops take them. Let them take the micro. See here. Let them take the charagma. They ain't listening to us. So fuck it. We give up on the 2/3. We're not here to convince or to convert a 2/3. Because you know why? Because we know the prophecy. We know the prophecy is meant for them to die being rebellious. Okay? Verse 23. Yet Yahweh, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. All right? So that's what we're like. We're at that point now. The prophets are at that point. We already see what it is. We see you 2/3 don't take heed to the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We already know that you 2/3 could care less about this truth. We already know you 2/3 are not going to build your spirit up to endure. Instead, you're gonna trust the enemy. You're gonna take his wicked device, and you're going to be destroyed. So we're to the point where we're just praying for that. We're praying for all of these things to happen. And why is that? So that we can inherit our kingdom. Because we're tired we're tired of warning you, and you ain't gonna listen anyway. You see? So I'm gonna go ahead and close out on that. Hopefully you had the patience to watch all 3 parts of this video because it kept cutting me off. So I'm going to go ahead and close out. I want to give all the praise, all the honor, all the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also, when acknowledge Akim, who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Shalom to the elect.